Dalia is a new opera co-created and performed by 200 community and professional participants about a refugee Syrian girl who triumphs over adversity to follow her dream, a story which champions diversity through music to highlight what makes us all human. It has been written by composer Roxana Panufnik, librettist Jessica Duchin and director Karen Gillingham, and was commissioned by Garsington Opera to engage local and international participants of all ages from diverse backgrounds with professional and emerging artists for new audiences in a creative community opera.
So my name is Manas Ghanem. I studied law in Syria and studied conflict management in the United States. I worked with the United Nations all my career life on refugees and migration issues. And I do art projects that connect people from different parts of the world and kind of inspire resilience and hope, especially projects that are connecting these children from conflict-affected countries like Syria. Hence this collaboration with the Garsington Opera on Dalia. The fictional story of Dalia speaks the reality of so many refugee and migrant boys and girls, mothers and family members from different backgrounds. I've heard many stories of crossings like this, of family separation, children who we try to reunite them with their lost family members and siblings. So, although fictional, Dalia speaks the feelings and the suffering and the resilience of so many refugee and migrants' children.
Workshops and rehearsals with the international choirs were entirely on Zoom, whilst rehearsals in the UK were in person. The digital choirs were the Al Farah Choir Damascus and the Amwaj Choir of Hebron. The Middle Eastern participants represented Dalia's inner voices. Manas explains who the choirs are and shares how they joined us in production rehearsals.
Al Farah Choir, it's an organization that was created in Damascus 20 years ago by Father Ilyas Zahlawi, who was a Catholic priest. And he wanted music and song and culture to be so embedded in everyday life of the choir member, their families and their communities. And most of the activities of the choir throughout the past 20 years and even in the days of difficulties and war times, it continues to give a lot of hope and restoring the sense of normality and giving a lot of strength to the people to go through daily lives and remember the good days and prepare for future that is peaceful and healthy and meaningful. The children choir is beautiful and very inspiring, and we hear them every day and we cannot believe they are going through a lot just to be part of the rehearsals and be part of this performance. The Amwaj choir, the children are youth from Palestine, from Hebron. They go through a lot in their daily lives in a conflict zone, and yet they do their best to come to the rehearsals. It takes them hours. They don't have electricity. They do use generators sometimes when the power cuts off. They try to sing and give the message of resilience and hope. They also represent the inner voices of Dalia, and both choirs are Arabic speaking and very cultural and give us a lot of authenticity in this production. Watching the rehearsals and seeing this excitement of the kids, the interaction between the children from England and the children from Palestine and the children from Damascus, seeing them smile and dance and sing together and greet each other and answer each other's questions is very moving. And the children had said many beautiful things that speaks volumes on how important this connection is for each one of them. This was very touching. Many people were crying, and we could see big smiles all over. Yeah, we enjoyed it greatly.
We began rehearsals with the digital choirs in January 2022. The use of Zoom during the pandemic helped with some of the understanding of working in this form. However, the challenges of artists all working in different places, language barriers, meaningful exchange, and intermittent electricity were still to be overcome. Planning. Initially, we made a rehearsal schedule in advance, as if we would all be in the same room together. In fact, we would make up a team in 3 different locations. Here is an example of one of our first schedules. Providing information to help sessions run smoothly became important. A sheet for sound settings is an example of this. This is a sheet about filming information. We had to create a way of co-leading in 3 locations. Early on, we found a way of co-leading and communicating that came out of having various sound and connection problems. We developed a system whereby the thumb up was when they were ready for us to speak, and the thumb down was when what we had said was being translated. What we're filming now is going to happen. It's going to be put on stage in a live opera. So it's really important that your faces and your bodies are as they would be in a performance. Success! Choreography was one of the most successful on Zoom. The movement you see in this recording, the young people came up with in a previous workshop, and Natasha is reminding them of it.
Okay, just marching on the spot. Get your arms going. And just tapping. Good. That's lovely. Well done, bravo. Just step taps. And then we're going to go 2 to the right. To your left. Keep going. Going through the section, the clinging, sinking together. You ready? We'll do it step by step. So, you ready? So the first one, arms up for clinging is like fists, clinging. Everyone, touch your heads. Shoulders. Reach up. Knees. Heads. Shoulders. Up. Wiggle down. Okay, so we've got, follow this. So we've got clinging, sinking, clutching, praying. Then your right hand, ever the sea, the sea, the sea swallows me. Then you had your right hand, water is black, water is red. You look at them, dark with the blood drop of our brothers and sisters,
The choreography with the scarves became an integral part of the performance. Here it is in a Zoom rehearsal.
You go out, round and flow, round and flow, round and flow. Big circle and flow, big circle and flow. Big circle and flow. Big circle and flow. I think we can film them all one after the other, so it'll be faster. Claudia.
نبلش بعدين. Yeah.
Just keep together. That's it. Good. That's perfect. Okay, yeah, that's really good, Claudia. And then number 3, the one that goes out and round your head. Let's try that one together.
شوفوا هيك 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Very, very good. I'm very impressed. So
Bashar, can I just say, can we just film just all of this, because I think it's all lovely.
very good.
Can Bashar film this just as we go along?
بشار لازم تبلش تصوير لأنه أحياناً اللقطات العفوية عم تكون أحسن من من التدريب.
This is the scarves movement in the final film. Design and staging. Designer Rhiannon Newman-Brown created a set that made the digital choirs present and integral to the stage action. So what were the challenges? Well, both choirs experienced problems with electricity supply. Often sessions were cut off or plunged into complete darkness.
All right, breathing in. Breathe out. Have your lights just gone?
electricity is gone. Give us a second.
Okay, don't worry.
Welcome to Syria.
Everybody, can they still see me? You can fucking keep going if you want.
Lasa, give us what would
I
happen.
think
They're in the dark, so maybe not.
Dangerous. Well done, everybody. Well done.
Really good. Well, while you're in the dark, because we're not going to be able to film anything, I think I might walk into the auditorium so you can see where you're going to be performing.
Please, for her. ما مين عم يحكي؟
أنا مناس.
سوري بس القرآن عم يحكي كثير لاود. بدكم تكون أنا ما عم نسمع صار الصوت كثير واطي مناس مشان هيك فاحكوا شوي.
أنا بس عم أقول لك إنه هلا كلوديا رح تاخذنا لوين المسرح اللي رح تصير فيه المسرحية وين أنتم رح تكونوا موجودين على الصورة.
أوكي. قرآن هلا رح أرجوكم وين محل اللي رح تكونوا موجودين شو المسرح يعني موجودين انتوا على السكرين. شكرا نعمان. طيب ها
you've got electricity back.
Hey.
Fantastic.
Yes, we have electricity.
So Claudia, I want to show all of them the theatre, the opera house that they're going to be performing in. So I'm standing in the auditorium, and at the moment they are covered at the back. Can you see?
Yes. Can you come closer a little bit? تعالوا عندي شوي. تعالوا عندي. تعالوا. لا صير وطوا شوي. اتفرجوا هون.
So it looks a bit strange, but this in a few months' time is all going to be 600 seats.
600 مقعد هون.
ما بدهم ما عم بفهم.
Rehearsals continued, and the regular weekly sessions proved to be fruitful. I crossed the road. Just think about the drama, because it's really important that you completely believe where you are, which is when I crossed the road to buy some bread. Really think about what's happening in your face and believe the character and the place that you're playing.
اوكي وين هي الصلاة؟ اوكي اسمعوا شوي. مو معقول. اعطيكم انا شيء بدكم مغريين لابسين الشخصية مش عارف ولا تشوفهم لابسين الشخصية تماما يحسوا انه I crossed the road to buy.
Claudia, the UK filmmaker, liaised with Bashar, the filmmaker in Damascus, to capture the content. Manas fed in with characterization. Claudia, we're ready to film, so Claudia's just going to give instructions to Bashar. So Bashar, if you could film this group, nice wide shots of the whole thing, so with the singing and the movement. And then we'll do it again, but we'll swap the group so the people at the back come forward. So we get to see everybody like once.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay. He understood, yes, okay.
Great.
I will have to give a motivational speech in a minute. I just want to speak to the central boy, who is the tallest boy of them all.
نعمان.
ليلو نعمان.
نعمان ايه بس هيك بدك تشوف معي.
مع ايدك نعمان.
مع ايدك نعمان.
أنا شايفتك من لندن لهونيك، أحياناً رائع وأحياناً مانك كتير واثق من نفسك، فعم تتفرج على اليمين وعلى اليسار فبتضيع الحركة، وأنت ما شاء الله أطول واحد بالمجموعة، فالعين بدها تكون عليك، فيا أما بدك تركز 100% على الشخصية، وهذا الكلام مو إلك لحالك للكل، بدنا نركز على الشخصية. نحن داليا بدنا نوصل صورة داليا اللي هي أنتو طالعة من الشام ورايحة على لندن بكل الأحاسيس وبكل المشاعر بدون أي confusion، بدون أي لغط، بدون أي ضحك، بدون أي، لما بيكون في لازم نضحك لازم نضحك، لما ما لنا واثقين بتبين لعندي، فبينزع الشغل تبع الكل. فأنت أكيد واثق من نفسك وكلياتكم واثقين من نفسكم ومن الحركات ومن المشاعر، دربتوا كتير منيح واليوم بدنا نصورها، فبليز خليكم واثقين من نفسكم. أوكي؟ ممتاز، كل الشغل رائع، فبليز خلينا نصوره وخلينا نأكد على هذا الموضوع، الشغل كله كتير ممتاز. فأول فترة الأولانيين رح يصوروا وبعدين رح نعمل تبادل، فاللي بالأخير بيقدم لقدام. أوكي؟ أوكي؟ يلا صبايا وشباب، أنا فخورة فيكم.
جاهزين؟ جاهزين؟ شو بدو طلعوا تعبير.
And these are some of the responses that we got from participants as we worked together and got to know each other a little bit better.
Hi, welcome. This is the falafel shop. We will show how we make falafel.
Falafel is a mixture of chickpeas and spices.
The mixture is formed into balls and fried in hot oil. This is falafel!
Having worked on Zoom with both of the digital choirs in workshop sessions, it was now time to introduce the Al-Farah Choir of Damascus to the children in the youth company that we'd set up at Millbrook Combined School in High Wycombe. It's a group of 30 children in a local primary school in the UK.
Another popular dish is also spaghetti and meatballs.
Do you like it?
شو هي؟
معكرونة باللحمة.
باستا مع ميت بولز باللحمة، معكرونة باللحمة. طيب تحبوها انتو؟ Do you like it?
Yeah.
Good. احنا عندنا شيء ثاني طيب؟ شاورما.
And spaghetti, yes. For us, it's called macaroni.
I have a question.
Yes.
How much energy do you have a day? How many hours of electricity?
A day. قديش عندكم كهرباء باليوم؟ كم ساعة؟
It depends. مين بده يطلع يشرح لها أو مش يشرح لها؟
Somebody will come and explain this issue. حدا يجي يشرح لنا.
قوم تعال جاك. يلا جاك قربي. قرب.
Very important question.
تجي ساعتين باليوم تقطع 4 ساعات.
So it comes 2 hours and then cuts 4 hours and then comes 2 hours and then cuts 4 hours.
And in the urban, this is in the city.
Okay.
هي بالمدينة.
Okay, and in the
واحد
village.
بالضيعة شو بيصير؟
And do you have a question?
هي بالمدينة أما
لا كملي.
أما بالضيع
إيه؟
وقتها
5
5
بتقطع
5
وبتجي ساعة.
Oh wow. So thank you so much, my love. He is saying that energy, which is electricity, comes 2 hours for every 4 hours of cuts. That's in the city. And in villages, it's 1 hour for 5 hours of cuts. That means most of the people are going back to sleeping early, candle lights, engines that generate electricity by fuel. It's a little bit difficult now.
Hey, but we always find solutions, and now we don't have electricity, and we have we can communicate without electricity. Excellent. We are on a battery, and hey.
Excellent.
So now for the performance. Both the digital choirs have been working entirely on Zoom in drama, singing and dance sessions, and then filming sessions. A film has been produced that features both choirs as central characters in the piece, playing Dalia's inner voices. The conductor, Dougie Boyd, has a click track in his ear to keep everyone in time with each other. Here are some images from the premiere performance. To conclude, this participant sums up how a project that supports intercultural dialogue by using digital technology can bring young people from all over the world together.
Dalia is a refugee. I'm 12 years old and I can see what's going around the world. Anyone, you, me, everybody could be Dalia. It's a story of us. It's our story. And this story must be sang.